Hi guys, so today I'm going to be cleaning and organizing my makeup vanity. It's something that I've been putting off and is long overdue. So let me give you a look at it before I get started. So as you can see, it could definitely use some reorganization and a good wipe down. This is real life. The cosmetic bag, I need to go through that and put items where they belong. I used that this past weekend when we went out of town. And then this is actually a beauty box that I received. I need to go through that and figure out what I'm doing with those items. And that was actually from Walmart. And let me show you a look inside the drawers. This one is a bit of a nightmare. It's the one that gets the most use, so if I'm in a hurry, things kind of get shoved in there real quick, and it definitely is going to need some extra attention. This one holds makeup palettes as well as extras, so I don't have to do too much work in there. This one holds a lot of cosmetic bags as well as some samples I've received, and then this one is the catch-all drawer. And it's going to take a little extra time to get through, but I am going to get through it. So you can see this is much needed, long overdue, but I'm going to get it done. And most of this is actually going to be filmed after dark because it's already pretty late and when I'm starting this project. So if the lighting seems a little off here and there, that's why. So let's get to it. And I'm just using my Method antibacterial spray to clean everything out and wipe some things down if they look like they need it. And I buy most of my cleaning products from Grove Collaborative, and as always I will have a link in the description below if you'd like to check that out. And to organize inside the drawers, I'm just using some inexpensive plastic bins as well as small mason jars, which will organize my makeup brushes. And this drawer is the one I mostly avoid. It's kind of become a catch-all. It holds a lot of nail polish, a lot of samples, and just things that I just haven't got to. And as far as the nail polish goes, actually I do have an organizer that I use for nail polish that is underneath the vanity, and it was just full. So I put the extra ones in here, which just isn't ideal. I'd rather them all be in one place. So I'm going to go through all of the nail polish. I'm sure there are some that are just kind of gummy and need to be rid of, but let me show you where I keep my nail polish. And here it is. I just have a spice rack hanging on the wall underneath my vanity, and I want to keep all of my nail polish in that spot, so I'm going to gather it up, go through it all, and get rid of the ones I know I'm not going to use or that look old and are no longer any good. So I'm just going to go through all of that and get it organized. I went through all of my nail polish. I was able to get rid of a lot of it actually, and now I'm just cleaning off the shelf, and I freed up so much space in this drawer, which I'm very happy about, and most of it fit back onto the shelf. There was just a few that did not, like the top coats, cuticle oil, things like that, so I will go ahead and put them back into the drawer because they are much easier to access now that I cleaned it all out and freed up so much space, and I think it's going to work so much better. And moving on to my organizer, I want to take everything out of the drawers and wipe them down really well and go through everything as I put it back into the drawers just to see if anything needs tossed or replaced and all that, and get it all cleaned up and ready to go. I have my large organizer done, and so now I'm going to move on to my small organizers, and these I use for lip glosses, pencils, things like that. And I actually think my drawers are deep enough. I could probably rework some things and put these inside one of the drawers. So I may think about doing that one of these days, but for now I'm just going to work on getting these organized. I don't think the large organizer is sold anymore, but the small ones, I know they are still available on Amazon, and I will have that linked below in my top Amazon picks. If you would like to check that out, it will be in the description. And now I'm just going through my cosmetic bag that I used last weekend and getting the items out that need to go back in this space and putting them back where they belong. And here is a look at the beauty box I received. This one is from Walmart, and basically they come out 4 times a year, once each season, and you pay for postage, which is $5, and sometimes they can be hit or miss, but this one was a pretty good one. So it was getting pretty late by the time I finished this project, but I am really happy with how it turned out. I hope it gives you some inspiration for tackling a project of your own, maybe one that you've been putting off as well. And I hope it gives some ideas for organizing, such as a spice rack for nail polish, baskets, mason jars, or even pretty votive candle holders. And it just shows that organizing can be fun and doesn't have to always cost a fortune. So I hope this video was helpful in some way, and thanks for watching.